What's happening, everybody? Don here. First off, Jeremy and I would like to thank you for purchasing the core conversion plugin. And this video is going to actually walk you through installing it and actually talk a little bit about the plugin. First off, when you install the plugin, it's going to be just like pretty much any other plugin that you may have installed in the past. It's very simple. You just want to go to plugins and you can click add new. And you can click upload, and then you just want to go ahead and click browse. And normally we'd be looking for this. When you first download it, you're going to have a zip file, and when you extract that, you're going to have a folder called DJ Core Conversions. You want to go into that folder, and you're going to see a README text file, a video folder, and a plugin folder. We want to go into the plugin folder and go ahead and double click the WPC conversion.zip file we have here. And then you just click install and click activate plugin, and you're all set. It's all activated, everything else. One of the things that this core conversion allows you to do, just about every type of affiliate marketing campaign, etc., that you're going to go into, or even if you're trying to get more opt-ins or rank a one-page sales page, everything as far as ranking those squeeze pages or one-page opt-in pages or ranking, or actually just right off displaying your offer, those are actually things of the past. Google doesn't want to rank those kind of pages anymore, so we have to go about it a little bit differently. With the core conversion plugin, what this enables us to be able to do is actually rank squeeze pages again, regular squeeze pages, video squeeze pages, or actually display our offer right off the bat. So for instance, if I'm ranking for something like, I took an article from Ezine Articles real quick that was for reverse cell phone lookup. If somebody was actually searching reverse cell phone lookup, normally with niches like that especially, they're looking for an answer to their, a solution to their problem real quick, so they want to be able to just go ahead and do it. It's almost impossible to rank something in Google as far as you need some decent search engine optimization, etc., to actually rank well for some of these niches. And the fact of the matter is, when you're trying to rank well for these engines, it's not always doing real well for actually selling the item or pushing people to it. So we want to stop people from actually having to pick or actually click a link on our blog and go to the sales page or opt-in page or squeeze page. We want that to actually look like it is our site. So when they click on the search engine result that's for reverse cell phone lookup, we want them to automatically see phone detective or whatever off of like ClickBank, or we might want them to see some kind of Intellius offer from Commission Junction or whatever. Or if they're doing a criminal background check, or if they're buying a acne product or whatever. Basically, if you're picking your products correctly that you're trying to sell, then they've already done the work on the conversion process, so their sales pages should convert. So what we want to do is actually throw that sales page in front of their face. And we want them to see that, not the garbage that we had on our blog to try to get Google to like us. The boring informational posts that we did to try to get Google to rank us well in the search engines. So what happens when we do something like that is we're going to, actually first off, I'm going to go to CB Engine and just find a couple of these offers real quick, because I'm going to throw them into the plugin. Let's take a look at the phone search, which is probably the reverse phone. Yeah. Reverse phone detective. So normally this would be your affiliate link. I just want the domain for now for this demonstration. What we're going to do is go ahead and hit edit for our reverse cell phone lookup post. And if you were creating the post, it would be the same screen. You can do this right from the time that you create the post, but I'm going to enable the URL box, and I'm going to put that URL in here for the first URL. Now, once you enable it, that means the box will work, but if you put multiple URLs in here, it'll rotate through those URLs for you, so it's very good for split testing different offers that are out there. Or if you have a sales page or a squeeze page somewhere else that's for your own products, it's a good way to actually split test for that as well. I'm going to go back here though again, and I believe there's more than one offer for phone lookups, phone number scan. Let's take a look at this real quick. Visit the website. And like I said, normally this would be your affiliate link that you would be using. But for right now, I'm just going to do this. And we have a display mode here, which normally Jeremy and I will pick full screen. Automatic means that it'll kind of fit itself in the middle of the screen. Manual, if you click that, you can actually set your own width and height for how big you want the URL box to be. But full screen will actually make it look like it's, basically they went to reverse phone detective or whatever. Closable, if it's full screen, closable will allow the user to close the box by using the escape button. Normally they wouldn't even realize that they could do that, so it's not a big deal. But if you had something like squeeze pages or something that you wanted to show, and you had it at a smaller screen size, the closable would actually leave an X on the box so that they could actually close the box that was presented to them. Disable scroll bars. You can disable the scroll bars so that they don't show up at all on some of the smaller screen sizes. That's pretty much up to you. And on the full screen size, you'll sometimes get a double scroll bar over here, but that's really has no effect on it. This is something that's increased the conversions for Jeremy and myself incredibly. And we were doing this manually, and then we decided to have a plugin developed that would do this and make it easy for us. So I'm going to go ahead and hit update. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the test blog here. And you'll notice that the blog's just normal, looks fine. But if somebody was doing a search for reverse cell phone lookup, then your actual blog post itself would be what would be ranking. So they would actually end up on the blog post, the page of the blog post. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the blog post so you see what happens. Next thing you know, you have a full screen here that's showing phone number scan. So automatically it's as if they visited that site. Now if I hit refresh and we take a look, phone detective, these things were automatically rotated for you. And what this allows you to do is nothing bad happens as far as your Google rankings from things like this. So you've got a site that and a post that still actually ranks very well. If you've got it, ranking on the first page or whatever, but your traffic isn't converting very well, then the next thing you know, when you throw this plugin on, watch your conversions go through the roof. Because especially in the reverse cell phone niche like I showed here, because obviously here, if a guy thinks his wife is cheating on him or something like that, then obviously he wants an answer right now, so he's just going to plug the number in. And outstanding for conversions. But you can also use this, like I said, for if you put a squeeze page up somewhere, you're not going to probably rank it or get it to rank because it's like a one-page thing somewhere. Automatically just throw that URL in down here on your blog that you're actually doing for SEO purposes. Outstanding for things like that. Now there are some shady things I've seen, that I would say come to mind that people would do, because I know if people have ever seen some of the black hat stuff that people do with CPA networks, like cut out email boxes on different offers and show them in iframes. I could see people actually making things like opt-in boxes, etc. for CPA offers that look like an opt-in box, but they were actually an email submit. That is not the stuff that we built this plugin for, but black hat guys will end up using it for whatever. But just for main conversions off things like ClickBank, Commission Junction, ranking your own squeeze page, ranking your own, your video squeeze pages, your one-page sales pages, actually knowing that the sales page out there on ClickBank or whatever converts really well, but obviously can't rank for that sales, but you obviously aren't going to rank that sales page itself. but you know that it already does a good job of convincing the buyer, then automatically, I mean, if you're ranking for the review or whatever of that, different various keywords, then you automatically just show that page. That's already going to convert them. So that is what this plugin is so exceptional at, and the fact that you don't take negative hits from Google by using it, because it uses a common technology that's already used for other goofy things out there, like showing bigger versions of images or showing videos, and it works with that kind of technology there. So it's something common that Google doesn't think anything of, and it does an exceptional job of getting you converts, especially for, I can't tell you how many sites that Jeremy and I have out there on the first page that got a lot of traffic, but the conversions just weren't that great. I mean, convincing them to buy, and then convincing them to click my button, and then getting them to the site, and then they have to read through that and then go through and do the conversion. Now we're picking offers that we already know the sales page does a good job of converting them, and we're throwing them in this plugin, and boom, our conversions are going through the roof now. So again, thank you for purchasing this plugin. I know you guys will see the same kind of effects that we have, and enjoy.